Oh, it's not that. Tell me more. Hi, this is Pete from University, and I'm here to tell you more about this year's Azerbaijani entry. Yeah, that was a poor opening joke. Azerbaijan released their entry yesterday on YouTube at 4 o'clock. The artists are called TuralTuranX, and the song is called Tell Me More. I've not heard it before. I've seen comments on Twitter, both positive and negative, so I'm going to listen to it now and see what I think of it. So this is Tell Me More by TuralTuranX. Well, I like that. Oh, that's really good. And it's different from what's going on in the rest of the contest. Looking at the comments on Twitter, people either seem to really like this song and have congratulated Azerbaijan for doing something a little bit different and heading away from their usual mold. And I believe this is probably one of the first times where Azerbaijan have sent a song where the writers come from Azerbaijan rather than sending in for songwriters from across Europe, most notably Sweden. Um, and then there are other people on Twitter who think that this is just a bit dull and a bit sort of um, just not very good and won't qualify. I really enjoyed that. The video is lovely. The song is lovely. The thing is, I won't show it. I've written loads of notes, but all of this is just the many different songs that this song reminds me of. So chord structure wise, that opening, I think it reminds me of I'm so tired of being alone. I'm so tired of on my own. It's the almost the exact same chord structure. Um, I mean, look, chord structures are chord structures. You can't, um, the 12 bar blues wasn't done once, so there's nothing wrong with that. But it reminds me of the You and Me song by the Wannadies from the mid '90s, which some of you will remember. Was a hit in the mid '90s. It was also the song that Richard Hillman died to on Coronation Street for fact fans out there. And then towards the end, the guitar bits of it reminded me of "Kiss Me" by Sixpence None the Richer, which was another song from the sort of late '90s, early thousands. Um, and it does have that sort of '90s Britpop sort of, not Ocean Colour Scene, that's the wrong band, but it does sort of that sort of fun indie band type thing that we used to hear from sort of mid to late '90s. In terms of the look, I thought they reminded me of the Allisons, the UK 1961 entry, who sang Are You Sure? That guitar scene where they both stood there with microphones is almost the same as how the Allisons did their song. They didn't have guitars, but they stood there and sang their rather sweet little love song, and I feel like that's what they've done here. So it reminded me of so many different songs. And I use the phrase a lot in these videos, but it's not a bad thing to be reminded of different songs. Um, I really enjoyed that. It's nice. And unfortunately, nice doesn't do well at Eurovision, does it? Um, in a year of male bands doing big songs or female dance tracks, and there's a lot of dance tracks, or there's a lot of sort of pop going on this year, this might just be sweetly quiet enough to sneak through. Now, that depends on what televoters' moods are in. I think juries would enjoy this more if the juries were in the semi final. But obviously, the semi final is entirely a phone vote. Sorry for the jump there. I just went to go and check which semi final this song was in, which I should have done beforehand, but I'm a bad Euro fan and a bad YouTube reactor. And it's in semi-final one, and that's going to be difficult for it. This could be the surprise package that sneaks in 10th place as a sort of unexpected, quiet, understated song that ends up getting through. I'm not so sure, and I don't think the fans are that sure either. As I say, this one is either people seem to go, "Oh, it's nice," and nice is better than fine, which is my other word I use sometimes. But other people have said this is just not it. Would I buy it independent of the Eurovision? Yeah, I would, and I'd listen to it. Again, I just think it's a really good, upbeat, fun, but actually well written song, and the guitar bits are nice. How would you stage a song like this? I don't know. It's obviously not one that lends itself to dancers and pyros and big light shows. And again, maybe a more darker staging would actually lend it to sort of impact on the understatedness of the performance and raise it, that people want to pick up the phone for it. I would make good use of that silence that they have towards the end, in the way that Dewey Bob sort of did. Just make it a bit longer, wait for the cheering to build up, and then kick back into the song. Does it need a revamp? Well, it's a bit late now, isn't it? But I really enjoyed it. It's like I say, it reminds me of so many different songs, and they're all songs that I enjoy, so I can't see a problem with it. Um, so yeah, that's what I think. What do you think? Like, comment, share, subscribe, agree, disagree. Um, yeah, I'm always bad at ending these videos. So yeah. Um, oh, my rating. I like this. I'm giving everyone far too high rating. I would give this song 9 out of 10. I really like it. I I think it's different. It's got that sort of late 90s indie vibe to it. That sort of Britpop type era. The chord structure is quite nice, even though we may have heard it a little bit before. Yeah, I enjoyed this. And let me know what you think. This is Pete from Eurovision, direct from Liverpool, the home of the 2023 Eurovision Song Contest, and I'll see you soon. That was really awkward, wasn't it? I'm so tired of being alone. I'm so tired of on my own. Won't you help me, girl, just as soon as you can?